Let's go, Laura. We're so proud of you. You finished the summer. Oh, wait, there's 10 hours left. Fuck. Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the Vtuber Review. The Vtuber Review. Full of Vtuber news and full of Vtuber reviews and boom and all kinds of other stuff. Don't remind me. Okay, to be fair, it's kind of entirely my fault. I mean, look, it's entirely my fault, but that's okay. Because guess what, chat? I do this to myself. So let me know that some of that only is going on because of Dread Halls. Look, I played that for 3 seconds. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm turning around. Fuck this. Fuck this. I literally played it for 1 second, got to a door where there was this scary lady. I was like, nope. Nope. I'm turning the fuck around. There was absolutely no way. Okay, but hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I am ending the subathon this weekend. You can't stop me. There's no way. There's no way, guys. Okay, that's just mean. That's just mean. What the fuck? Not me tuning in to see this was my fault. It could be me. Okay, it kind of is my fault, but in all fairness, chat, there's no way that you're gonna make me stay. Yes, I saw that, doctor. I saw that, doctor. I was very excited to see that. I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think that was pretty cool. So I thought it was really funny that they blurred my boobs because they were so big. Because I think somebody gifted like 25 subs during that whole like clip. And so it was just straight up that way. I'm like, wow. Okay, I see how it is. Oh my God. Well, today, chat, we have a lot to talk about. Am I a lot? I mean, not that much. Because really, if anything, chat, kind of a good thing I got to share with you today. Not a lot of bad news today, chat. That's good. We like on the days when we don't have bad news. I'm sure about that. I'm sure about that. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, not really any bad news except ripping and tearing. Rip and tear, chat. Somebody said, oh, you're talking about NIJI graduation? Must be good news. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Not the peach. It says into this too. Are canonically married. I'm like, that's so fucked up. What the hell, dude? So
a certain scalper for how
oh
many
my God.
times do we have to teach you this lesson,
literally crazy. Speaking of the scalper chat, I just released a video on NEEDIVT. It's right there in the mid post. If you can do me a favor, check the pin. Please, 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 literally just give the video a like. You have no idea, if you like and comment, how much it helps me. Seriously, it takes 5 seconds and it will make such a big difference. Please, if you have a moment of time, whether it's now or later, just please, 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 just like, leave a comment, whatever you want. You can type blah, blah, blah. I don't even care. It would help me so much and really help me with my new channel. So yes, again, Dandy, they won't stop. They won't stop. It's crazy. We're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about, on top of that, soon, they do have a return. So NEEDIVT has already decided to come back. We're also going to talk about NIJI graduation went up, other new talents. I got a little bit of whole live updates. And of course, a little bit of indie news. There's also something I want to talk about with some art drama and potentially a stalker situation that involves, I'm sure you guys know Boo the Rat. It involves them as well. So I do want to dive into that here in just a bit. So, you know, I would love to do more reacts to more like music stuff, but unfortunately, every time you get demonetized, it sucks. It sucks. So, or they like nerf your exposure to it. So I just stopped doing it. I tried it for a bit though, when I first went into my Vtuber phase, but Yeah, I didn't work out, so, but that's okay. We also, to today, chat, we also have, later today, we do have the Markiplier React video coming out at 1 o'clock on my second channel, so please go check it out. I would super appreciate it. Do you like elbows or something? What's with that? What the fuck is that? You like elbows or something, Kirby? Either he has no aim or what the fuck was that? More NIJI graduation meets indie VTubers. Even new VShojo members can have a look. I believe this is coming from NIJI Sanji Korea. So I don't know. Let's VShojo's making a Korea branch. Well, I mean they did pick up NIJI, so that could be something. But
another
anyway, we'll take a look.
Again moment with this scapular maggot and let
Seriously.
me guess, it got worse.
Well, like, okay, yeah, kinda, Dawn, kinda. I mean, I guess I have to define for you what is considered it got worse, but I mean, they're basically just coming back trying to ignore everything. Hi, Beer. Hi, Beer. We love you. Chat says hi to you. Yeah, thank you for licking me. I appreciate that. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? You're supposed to pet me. Ever since Aya's brother moved out, I've been able to leave my stream room open now, so she's always over here. It's so funny. Okay, FILLIAN didn't do anything. This was remember the P.O. Box thing? Remember the P.O. Box thing? Well, unfortunately, somebody tried to send her a tracker, which I think happened to Camilla, right? There was somebody else that somebody sent a tracker to, and it was kind of really, really scary. So same thing happened to FILLIAN this time. We're gonna take a look at the clip. Yes, she talked about it on her stream. We'll take a look at the clip. I'll let you guys know. So she's doing good. I'm giving her lots of head pats. She had a good day yesterday. We're gonna go on a run after stream. So I know she's excited for that. So always scary stuff. This is why, Mimi, I have a P.O. box, but like I don't let people send me stuff anymore because I'm scared something like that's gonna happen. I've even started when I got stuff, I would start opening it like at the post office because I was afraid of that. Yeah, it literally is just like, it's so scary. Yeah, Ruby, we're back in 10 hours. It's kind of all my fault, but you know, ignore that. Don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, exactly. That's why I open it at the post office because, I mean, but here's the thing, Walk. So I found out as well, though, what happens is what people will do is they'll put it inside of the stuff they send you. So, like, if you get like a figurine or something, right? You have to check the box because people like really try and like, you know, sneak it in there. So it's just it's scary. I don't like it. I'm not gonna be fucking around with stuff like that anymore. So always have a sports bra when you go exercise. Oh, trust me, I do. Sometimes I wear it too, depending on what I'm doing, but it's super fucked. But so chat, the next goal, by the way, you hit some goals yesterday. So if you've not already, please join the Discord. I just got watching a VTuber talking about how they reacted Vanos. Really good flag out warning so demonetized. At this point, Vanos knows people reacting him. I should put a warning before his vid saying I will get you monetized watch your own risk, right? Yeah, and that's pretty much a problem, Doctor. They can do that.
That's quite big.
Jesus.
Impressive.
Yeah, so here you go. Type !! Discord. I will give you the link to my Discord now, chat. Really important. You guys hit a couple of goals, and I owe you something. So, in the suggestion box, let me know what art you want to see. I'll be taking suggestions. It's community voted art outfit, so you guys get to pick me an outfit. I will go ahead and do some art for that. And then tomorrow, chat, originally I was going to play Elden Ring, but you guys hit the goal for a retro game. I left some options in there for you. I think it was, let me look. I left you some options to vote on inside of the Discord chat for tomorrow. Oh, okay, yeah, it's either Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, an old Yu-Gi-Oh game, either Duelist of the Roses or Forbidden Memories, or Metal Gear Solid 1. So I'll let you guys decide. Remember, I've never played any any Metal Gear Solid games ever, so that would be all new to me. But yeah, please go check it out. In the Discord, please vote. You guys will literally get to decide what I play tomorrow. So yeah, trust me, Alberto, it sucks. It sucks. Oh my god, but somebody has to carry the weight of the world on their spine. Apparently it's me. Did you play VR? Have you ever taken a look at a game called Contractors? No, I've never heard of it. I love to see you try stealth. It's never gonna work. Final Fantasy 7 and 8, the classic ones, yes. I will play the original ones. Yeah, see, I don't even like, I've never seen Metal Gear Solid 1, like, let alone played it, right? Like, normally with a lot of that stuff, you kind of like, you see some of it, right? But with this game, I think it's so old, I've never seen it. Here, what are you doing? Get away from the wires. I fell asleep yesterday, woke up under alarm playing for 10 minutes and giving up. Yep. Absolutely too. It was so scary. It was like, oh my god, you had to hold the lamp to see. You can see all the time. I got to the first door, there was like some crazy lady. I'm like, nope. Yes, that's a game that made Markiplier cry, apparently. I need to go watch that video. Yeah, I need to go watch that video. Almost everything is old. Even this like Cooper franchise. When did that come out? I mean, guys, if a game came out before I was born, it's kind of old. Let's be real. I just have a Battle Royale version. Oh, sick. Oh, it's VR's answer to Call of Duty. Gotcha. Cool. I want to try to play Souls game in VR, but Elden Ring broke, so I didn't want to try maybe like Dark Souls or something here in the future. I don't know. I gotta load it back up. We'll see if we can do it. Yeah, I really wanted to do that, and it didn't work out. My favorite, so I was kind of sad about it. Solid Snake meets Solid Booba. Yes, I can't wait to try to sneak around. You know when the meme where it's like, oh, the sound of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. That'd be me, except my boobs. If just like clap, clap. How about one crab stretch? Oh, I want to play that too. That's on my list, but I'll never get to it. Let's be real. My list is so long. I have so many games that I want to play, but oh my god, Captain, but I want to play it. It seems like it's so fun. I really want to play it. We'll see though. We'll see. I did get it running, but I didn't check it. So, yep, Doom's in 2 months. I'm very excited for that. May. Also coming up in May is I think Night Rain, right? Or is that the end of April? No, that's May. That's May. That's the end of May. I'm clearing my entire schedule at the end of May to play Night Rain, chat. Yeah, I'm literally gonna be doing that. We're gonna do so many collabs. I'm gonna be playing with viewers. It is gonna be sick. How you doing, Sane? What's up? I think I saw a clip of yours the other day. I was like, I haven't seen Sane in forever. Oh, okay. So I did also decide, chat. For which day was it? April 12th. Yeah, April 12th. We're gonna do tea time that day. Yeah, we're gonna do tea time that day. For the front page again. So let me know in suggestion box anybody you want me to invite. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Otherwise, I'll start getting it together myself. I gotta get through this tournament first. This tournament is absolutely like taking all of my time. So once we finish that, we'll get ready for tea time. So one of my favorites is Lunu, the Silver Star story. What's that? I think we're talking about tea time. What the fuck are you talking about? My birthday is April 2nd. Yes, we're also gonna watch the Nintendo Direct. It's so fucking early though. I think it's like, let me look at the calendar. I think it's like, what, 8 o'clock in the morning my time? All I remember is it's like stupid early and I wanted to cry. Yeah, 8 a.m. my time. Oh, Dragon Spin has been on tea time. We can invite her down. 1 hour earlier than you. Oh my god. No, I have it written down to 8 a.m. Yeah, no, I have, hold on, wait, let's see. Nintendo Direct, April 2nd. It is at 6 a.m. EDT. And I think to CST, that's 8. Yep, so it's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. chat. 8 fucking a.m. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I just looked at it. It says 6 a.m. EDT. Yeah, so I made a deal with chat. That I may slightly regret. And because of that, I am getting my butt kicked now. Yeah. I made a deal with chat. I should have done it. Also, so Nintendo news to get wait for it. Yes. I am praying. I am hoping so hard. Please, please. I am manifesting a new Smash game. Please. I am manifesting a new Smash game. Please. Oh my god. I really hope so. Speaking of Smash though, chat. You guys see about a Super Smash Bros. Player that passed away? He's a really, really famous player in Melee. Did you guys see that? I'm sure a lot of you did, but unfortunately, wait, what's the deal? His name was Hax, but he passed away, unfortunately, guys. I had a really hard time in the community. It was really sad. But they still won't give us Smash 7, and they still say they'll give us Cheater Isaac. Nope, you never get those. It's confirmed there will be any announcements of Switch 2 games. Like, actually, did they come from Nintendo or what? Yeah, he was only 30 years old. Basically what happened was, there was a lot of drama between him and Leffen. But ultimately he decided, or he was like, I guess like, scapegoated out of the community and people treated him really badly. And ultimately he just, I guess he couldn't really take it. It's really sad. It's like a whole like fucking like saga. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. I'm not gonna dive into it too much. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit more Friday, but it's a very, very long story, guys. It would take like a 4-hour breakdown just to talk about all of it. And like another 3 hours on top of that to go through all the stuff Leffen did. So it's really, really sad. Really, really sad. Yeah, you're never gonna get Genome. You're never gonna get Genome. I don't think Leffen is to blame here directly, right? It's like Leffen started a lot of ostracizing from the community. Like he went after him. I think you know, he got banned, and that's kind of what started it. But a lot of people are upset at the top players. They're very like, you didn't fight for him. Now he's gone. Yeah, it was complications to something unrelated, but people are just like, people are just trying to make it like the big players are responsible for his death, and that's not true, right? But like a lot of people are going after Hungrybox. Hungrybox even allowed him to play inside of one of his coin boxes. So like he was even going to visit him. Like he was flying to go visit him. It's crazy. Like people trying to, put it on these top players. So there's a lot to it. I have to dive into it as well. I really haven't said much because it's like, there's a lot, but no, trust me, I'm not a Leffen fan at all. But like, I think that there's more to it. So the April 2nd Direct should be about the Switch 2. That's right. I don't think they said directly anywhere though that they would not be talking about games. Leffen is definitely an ass, but to blame him for what happened, Axe is absurd. I agree. I 100% agree. Yo, what's up, Ice Cream? How are you? Here, what do you want? Want to go outside? What do you want? What do you want, puppy? What's wrong? What's up? I think she needs to go outside. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I don't have anything entertaining to show you. Okay, but yes, I do. Hold on. I have something entertaining to show you. Hold on. Yeah, she's like, I think she needs to go outside. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make you watch this because it's really funny. Since we're talking about this person. Wait, what? You can't do that to me. Okay, hold on. A Static Tokyo came out with us. Take a look at it, chat. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I said this.
Acknowledge that you made a mistake and apologize, and try to make sure it doesn't happen again. NEEDIVT, a content creator I personally like, is a good example of this in my opinion.
Well, Yeah, that didn't really age well. NEEDIVT has done some things that made niggas turn their head and push some people over the edge, leading to NEEDIVT's graduation, air quotes. And I'm going to talk about it and do my usual clowning.
Damn, Static Tokyo.
So for those that don't know, NEEDIVT, aka Juliet, does this thing where she will buy and adopt, or design, rig it, and do giveaways with the supposed motive of helping someone boost their VTuber escapades. Now sometimes they'll take a design or model, rig it, and then resell it with the rig fee included, which means they're selling it for higher than they bought it, which doesn't seem like an issue. But in this case, and in cases in the past, which I don't think I will touch on in this video to be honest, became a problem. So you see what had happened was, NEEDIVT bought a design that was priced at 4 bands. However, with Mau Mau, the seller, having medical issues, she agreed to have it lowballed and sold it to NEEDIVT for 2K.
I think I'm about to steal!
But then NEEDIVT went and sold it to another person at 4K.
This shit is actually trash!
Considering that the original price for the model was 4K, but she paid 2K for it. That seems like some PS5 scalper shit, not gonna hold you. NEEDIVT then also charged an extra 1,000 for add-ons. The seller was cool with charging 2K plus the 1K for the extra add-ons, but not 4K plus the 1K. And when Mau Mau went and brought this up with NEEDIVT, NEEDIVT was basically saying that they were upfront the whole time, other than not saying how much they were actually going to resell it for, and stated that they were straightforward about it being lowballed, which is true. NEEDIVT did lowball that shit, which I think personally is a weird thing to do, especially knowing that Mau Mau, the seller, has
it's a little weird, chat. It's
a
little weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? But I always appreciate Static Tokyo's videos. I feel like they're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. So I think I'm about to steal. Well, wait, what? Wait, what did I miss in the video? I was watching it earlier, so they're playing for it. They playing for it, but they couldn't think of a design. Just got Mega Flag on. What are you talking about? I think I'm about to steal. Well, I mean, she stole a bunch of money from a lot of people, so you know, like, what's the difference? Is a dog okay now? Yep, she's good. She's doing better now. I think she just needed to go outside. So yeah, she was just she was giving me that look, you know, like staring at me. She's like painting a lot. I'm like, oh, okay, I think you need to go outside, don't you? What the fuck? We had like 20 minutes. It's my fault, me too. It's my fault. I have 2 huskies. No, I only have 1 husky. We have a dog and a cat though. Although I feel like the cat acts like like a dog. Like I'm pretty sure the cat is just a dog in disguise. They touch grass more than any of us. Yeah. When I let her out, I accidentally touched grass. It was horrible. It was horrible, chat.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Basically, she lied about the worth of the pieces she was selling. Yeah. Yeah, essentially so, Alberto. But we're gonna dive back into the story here in a bit. I always recommend, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you check out Static Tokyo. He is fantastic. He does a lot of really great news stuff. Go check out his channel. He's definitely, if you're looking for like a balance between like news and entertainment, Static Tokyo is really good about that. So, all right, guys, let's dive into today's stories. Everybody type news, and we'll dive right in. And I know my doggo does not scream. Thank God, because if she did, I'd be like, what the fuck? Just a reminder, guys, please, if you haven't already, go check out that pinned video that's at the top there. It would help me out an absolute ton. I would appreciate it so much. And thank you guys again, seriously. So, first up, chat, as always, we're going to start with ban suspensions, all that kind of stuff. So,
while I do my workout. Keep up the good streams.
I appreciate it.
Love. Less than
Thank
3.
you so much. I really do appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. So, yeah, first up, chat, we're going to talk about a particular situation, as we always do, with ban suspensions, things like that. And this one is kind of a little bit of a weirder one. So this is about Bolt Pixie. And Bolt Pixie saying, "Dear Twitch, stop." And apparently, because of this emoji here, which says dumb, this was actually, based on a review of his content, we have removed your emote, Ghost Fox dumb, from Twitch. Now, guys, this is literally dumb. Why are you going to... Why are you gonna get an emote removed? That is so fucking innocent. There's nothing offensive about this. Reason, disallow content. Targeted insults, bullying, and threatening or inciting abuse. Well, I swear, Twitch is never going to let us have fun, chat. This is absolutely so dumb and ridiculous. Like, what? Every time I look at Twitch, hi, Aki, how are you? Oh, thank you for the shout out for Aki. I appreciate y'all. This is actually a bro moment. Can you type bro in the chat for me? Because seriously, what the fuck is this, chat? It's literally just a post-it note that says dumb. It's like so many other people have these emotes already. So why do you have such a problem with it? That's what I don't understand about it.
Sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
Apparently so. That's how they feel about it. So very, very weird. Yo, Don, thank you for giving us up to Aki. Appreciate you. Very, very weird. I'm gonna get a Twitch icon emote with a dumb sticker on it. Well, again, like, I think if you look in the comments down here, people were talking about how they had their own. Yeah, like even like this person, Tyrell. Tyrell's like, I already have one too. Like, what the fuck? So chat, you know, offer some support to Volpixie. That's a weird double standard. So, in other news, let's talk about graduations, debuts, hiatuses, all that kind of stuff. But first up, chat, I do want to talk about, I don't want to say fajita. Fujita Hirari. There we go. Fujita Hirari. Oh my god, I can't say names. Fujita Hirari. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. So, unfortunately, they are graduating. And here's their tweet here now. So, I'm sorry to make a post like this after such a long absence. After months of consideration, I'll be graduating from my activities as Fujita Hirari on April 10th. You see, guys, I'm horrible at names. I'm so bad at names. Sometime before my graduation, I will hold a stream discussing my reasons.
Have you ever had a dream
for graduating?
That you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Yeah, actually. That was me like 3 seconds ago. All right, fair enough, Elite, dude, fair enough. But they will be talking about some point before their graduation on a stream discussing why they will be graduating, chat. So, yeah, I'm so bad with names. Like, I don't know why, but when I see them, like, written out, I just cannot do it. My brain is like, nope. So, anyway, chat, wish them the absolute best. But they are graduating. Speaking of, guys, Niana Banyana is also going to be taking a bit of a break, but they will be back on April 1st. So right now it says from Niana Banyana saying, thank you for your continued support. Niana Banyana, we regret to inform you that Niana will henceforth be taking a break until April 1st due to health concerns. Okay, I just want to say that taking a break till April Fool's is very, very fucking sus. That's sussy. Right now, she cannot speak due to streaming activities, and she is currently having coughing fits and has a fever for multiple days. Oh, I hope she feels better. That's horrible. Yeah, maybe she planned on doing something for April Fool's anyway, and it just, like, worked out, but that's sad. As of right now, April 1st is an estimate of when she thinks she'll be feeling better. Not to mention, she had a previously agreed upon sponsorship stream that day she cannot miss. Along with that, she will also has a brand new exciting debut planned that day in a birthday donathon. Thank you for your attention and continued support. I love that. So that is really, really sweet. I hope she's doing okay and she feels better. But I just have to say, chat, April 1st, that's a sussy day. Hope she feels better. So in other news, guys, Baxoria is also going to be taking a break until her debut. Of course, here we have from Baxoria tuning out a short hiatus announcement. It's 1 week until my 2.0 debut. I'm very stressed and anxious. It's been an emotional time. This debut has been 2 years in the making and a roller coaster for me. I'm taking a week off from streaming to prepare and relax until the big day. Hope I'll understand, which definitely makes sense. You know, guys, I will tell you, as somebody has done multiple debuts, I know Aki's here. She's done a bunch of debuts. I know A has done a debut. most VTubers do a debut, and it is very, 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 very stressful. So I know she's still healing from all her health issues and stuff like that. So we certainly wish her the best. And of course, we can't wait until her debut, which is coming up very, very soon. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. Another news, guys, we did have two recent debuts from VTubers. First up was Quinn. Quinn announced his Chibi model, tweeting out, "Thank you for coming to the Chibi debut." So, looks really nice. Looks exactly like him. Great attention to detail on that one. And I just... oh my god, this model has me dead. Checking in here with me, Meow Moonified. Mooney, it says, "Now, I'm a pretty pony," and has now become... Well, now she's become the pony in the jar. Mooney knows not what she has done. Mooney doesn't understand what she's done. Oh my god, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Bro, the meme is real, so I thought this was hilarious. This is pretty cool. And other news, guys, we're also going to check in here and give some congratulations to some partners. First up, chat, here is you tweeting out, "We did it. I'm the worth. I'm so kind. Thank you so much for believing me. First try. I can't believe it. Thank you, Kanja-sama." So, it says, "We did it. We freaking did it. First try. I'm so..." Actually, I'm going to open this up a little bit bigger. "We did it. We did it. First try. I'm so grateful. I'm seeing her crying, jumping. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much, Kanja-sama. Without you, I never would imagine this would ever happen. I cannot put into words how insanely grateful I am. When I first started streaming 4 years ago, I would have never imagined I could see this badge next to my name. But now, it's a reality." That's amazing. I might change my schedule. Honest to God, I can't find the words right now. I love you all so much. I love what community we managed to build together. The fun we have, the good feelings you all give whenever I go live. It's like free therapy. I feel so refreshed and happy whenever we hang out. Whenever I go live, I feel so happy to have a place where I belong. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for making this dream come true. I will continue to work hard. This was just the beginning. Yours, amazing, Kanja-sama. I love you all so much. So absolutely amazing. And of course, there it is right there. So getting that partner badge. Like, that's not easy, guys. I told you guys, getting that partner badge is very difficult. So gotta give him some credit. And on top of that as well, guys, Asuki also tuning out. We freaking did it. And there is their partner badge as well. Absolutely incredible to everybody here that got there. So amazing, amazing stuff there. Suki's so sweet. Very nice. In other news, guys, make sure that you get your calendars out. And I got some debuts to talk about. First up is a debut here coming from Oasis 2.0. Let's take a look here at that one, chat. I like the fox shrine kind of look. I always love that. It's very cool. Okay, April 24th, chat. Let me go back to that date here so y'all can write it down. Yeah. So April 24th, chat. At 2 p.m. EST on that one. That one looks pretty exciting. Of course, in other news, guys, Vexoria, as I told you, she is taking a break. But she's taking a break for her debut. So 1 week from now, which is back on the 24th, I will hold you all and the whole world in my grasp. I can't wait to have you all in my mercy. And of course, here is some kind of new toggle that she's got going on. This looks super cool. I love this. Yeah, this looks great. What's up, Pokin? How are you? She's got the whole world in her hands. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. In other news, guys, Party Demoness is also doing a debut as well. Let's go take a look.
Hey, everyone. It's almost time for debut. We've got new
I love this video. This is cool.
Varieties, new page panels, a little guy,
Ooh.
new starting soon screens, new emotes. Don't worry, there's more. This little guy, new merch. So many fun little art assets.
You don't hate us. Prove it.
Little guy.
Prove it.
And last but certainly not least,
What? Okay then, well, everybody write that down. That's coming up very soon on the 5th of April. So, looks very exciting. I love that. I always like the, kind of like darker vibes. Like, I went for that in my trailer as well. It's really, really nice. So, message here from Mia Marina, tweeting out, I sadly had to push the outfit debut to April 5th, chat. The earliest appointment with a technician for my spontaneous internet upgrades is next week. If you don't know, Mia's been fighting really, really hard against her internet here lately. It's been randomly disconnecting. She's had all these weird crashes. So it looks like she's going to get a technician up and an upgrade to her internet. My old hardware will be swapped out, and whenever my Ethernet disconnects, a hardware will connect to a 5G internet to make sure my streams don't crash from ISP issues in the future. I've been dealing with a lot of crashes this last week, and I cannot take the high chance of my outfit debut also crashing on me. The stream until the upgrade will be a little spontaneous, messy, or unwillingly short. Thank you for understanding. I will update my schedule ASAP. Please mind daylight saving starting for me this weekend. So, guys, wish me the best. I know that she's been dealing with that. And on top of that, she's going to push her debut back to April 5th at 4 p.m. CEST. So, write that one down for your calendar. And then finally, chat, coming here from Fifi. Looks like Fifi has announced her 2025 debut announcement. Come see my Totally TOS look Friday, March 28th, which is on 2 days at 1 p.m. CST. New emotes, backgrounds, 7-day couple-thon, new Gamer Subs merch, and try not to get banned. If you don't know, Fifi is infamously famous for getting banned right after her debut, especially her last one too. So let's take a look. And so she's like, yeah, I gotta make sure I don't get banned this time. That's funny. Poor Fifi. Yeah, she's definitely dealt with a lot of back and forth when it comes to craziness from Twitch. So, but go write that down, chat, and we'll certainly check it out then. All right, let's go talk about your favorite VTuber Corpo, chat, Ninja Sanji. That is right, chat. We gotta go. They didn't say what it was. They basically were just like, yeah, they didn't even say what it was. They were basically just like, yo, guess what? You're banned. I think it was for maybe attire, like officially, but I don't really know why that was exactly. All right, chat. Let me get the I'm gonna get the translate up really quick. And we will go take a look here at a new announcement from Ninja Sanji. Yeah, Fifi. I think it was attire, right? It wasn't sexual content, was it? It's been so long. I don't even remember. All right, chat. So let's take a look here. We were talking about Fifi is debuting her new model coming up. And then we're talking about, like, she said, like, try not to get banned because she's got banned in the past right after her debut. So we were just talking about that. Anyway, chat, coming here from Ninja Sanji Korea, announcement here. We are pleased to announce, or we are announcing our live streamer Banhada will be graduating on March 31st, 2025. So let's go take a look at what Ninja Sanji had to say. Thank you so much for your continued support of the virtual live group Ninja Sanji EM. On March 31st, Banhada will be graduating from Ninja Sanji. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to all the fans of related parties in each country for your support of Banhada and their activities. If I remember correctly, I believe Banhada has about like 70,000 subscribers. I think so. Yeah, they have 71.9 thousand. So kind of like a little bit of a pirate look, but I think I'm not streaming about 5 months from what I checked into. So I think it's been about 5 months from now that they haven't streamed. So this isn't like the biggest surprise, but nonetheless, it's still a graduation, right? So since their debut on April 30th, Banhada has been streaming a wide range of games, including FPS, In particular, they brought joy to many people through their gentle and comfortable streams, fluent in both Korean and English. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for your efforts thus far, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. As a result, all social media accounts related to Ben Hada, including the YouTube channel and X, will be closed to the public on March 31st, with some exceptions in sales of merchandise. All other content will be gradually suspended. Fan mail will be accepted for about a month after that, till April 30th. Once again, thank you for your support for Ben Hada. So, really not much to say here, chat. I know sometimes with these graduations, there's a little bit more drama, a little bit more to it. Really, guys, this is just a very straightforward, just graduation. You know, they had about 72,000 subscribers, very solid talent. They've been around for, quite a while, right? They have about 249 videos. They did a really nice big cover about a year ago. So, they've been creating content for a good bit. I know that they were part of the Diamond City Lights cover about 3 years ago. So, they had a pretty good career, and maybe they just want to, in VTubing, maybe they want to, finally just like stop doing stuff. I don't know. Dinner got announced to make the Korean account finally post without use of silence. I'm not aware how often the Korean one posts. They have no, holy shit. You're actually right. Wait, what the fuck? That's crazy. They didn't post since October 5th, 2022, November 24th, and this is their most recent one. So it's 3 years. 2.5 years. That's crazy. Wow. Well, this graduation was very important within the community for them, so it makes sense, but wow, I didn't even realize that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Ben Hada, of course, did make their own announcement about what was going on. So let's take a read. So dear Kaiser crew, I love you all so much, and thank you for making good memories to me. Unfortunately, I've decided to leave for the sea again for a new journey. We're destined to meet again someday, so please don't hate me too much. And I love our Kara family so much, and thank you for taking care of me when I was alone. So looks like, again, they're just kind of a clean break, chat. No drama here. Nothing too bad. So, and we wish them the best, whether they want to be a VTuber still or not. Another news, guys, we talked about the new Ninja Sanji wave, right, chat? The 4 boys. Well, ever since they've debuted, chat, they have almost all hit 100,000 subscribers, chat. That's actually very reassuring. Looking at Ninja Sanji as a whole, right? Especially for the English branch, not a lot of faith in this particular branch, right? However, chat, for them already to reach about 100,000 subscribers really does show that, there might be some hope. Maybe the boys are the future of Ninja Sanji Ian. I'm not sure, but they are definitely cooking here, chat. So something to acknowledge and think about. I mean, guys, I know that you don't like Ninja Sanji, and that's fine, but we do want to be fair to the talents that are, doing their best, and I feel like we have to point this out. Yeah, that's really good considering what happened last time. So there you go, chat. All right, let's move on over to HoloLive. And first up, guys, Susie is going to be doing a song for the new Gundam series. That is right, guys. Her song, I Don't Care, was previously used as an insert song for the GQX beginning compilation movie. So now there's going to be ED for the TV series, or HoloLive now has the ending song for Mobile Suit Gundam. So really, really cool. The audition after Slim was terminated, so that's on them for joining, sure. I mean, again, Daniel, I think that Ninja Sanji as a whole is not good, but, if it fits for you, right? I mean, I can't say that you should join, but it's your choice at the end of the day, right? So, I don't want you to feel like we're going to attack you because you're part of Ninja Sanji, right? Like, that's not the point. We're supposed to go after the business and the leaders, not after the talents. So just remember that. Just remember that, guys. Yeah, it's not the talents' fault. And all this also that they came into was way after all the drama. So just keep that in mind. Let's be fair, right? So really, really cool here. In other news as well, guys, there is a brand new Holo indie game centered around Mori called My Raid Death. Let's take a look here. This one, chat. Looks cool. And you can like, I think you can play this now. I don't remember. Or maybe it's coming up. Let's watch a trailer. Some of NIJI is probably easy to get into, but I also want to bring it into the stream. Right, exactly. I mean, it's on you to educate yourself, but I get what you mean. This game has like lasers and bazookas and all kinds of other crazy stuff. It's cool. The guns, I love it. This looks fun. Oh my god, this looks so fun. What the heck? What the fuck was that? Yeah, we meant to play this, chat. This looks fun. I don't know if they have an English version. We're gonna talk about FILLIAN here in just a bit, Alex. Yeah, just a bit. Hey, we're talking about Corpo news right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. It is called NIJI. Yeah, I know it's on Steam. I saw it listed, but this looks fun. I would play this. Let me see if there's details about it, because, okay, 325, so, wait. Okay, that was yesterday. That was yesterday, so it is out. Or at least you can wishlist it, yeah, at least you can wishlist it, so. Into the Gundam game. It's out cool. So go check it out, chat. It looks really, really exciting. I'll try to play it off stream. It looks fun. Another news, guys. Zeta just announced her brand new outfit. That's right, guys. Zeta's new outfit. She is a secretary. Take a look at these. I think you guys will like it. Oh my god, not the feet. All they did was zoom in on the feet. Holy shit. What are these pictures, man? They're just feet. They're just feet. Oh my god. So I know I love Zeta. So very, very cute new outfit. I like the whole like secretary thing we've had. Like we have like Adora, we have like Vex, and we have like Zeta. Crony also kind of did one too. So I love all these kind of CEO business outfits. They're really, really cute. Really, really cute. In other news, guys, let's also talk about a fan project somebody made for Raora. And it's a cute pixel model coming here from Old Platypus thing. I posted this on subreddit before. Coming across Aurora's videos and shorts and felt inspired. I made a fan art model and rig of this pixel model, and it looks so cute. They did such a good job on it. Yeah, good expressions and everything. So the 3D on the goggles looks really great as well. So a big congrats to them. Maybe Raora will use it. That'd be awesome. Speaking of new models and outfits, chat, Crony is also going to be debuting her new model later today. Crony's new outfit celebration. What can I do for you? Crony will grace us with a new outfit tomorrow. How can we ever repay her? Which is, of course, her new fade outfit, chat. So be on the lookout for this one. It looks awesome. And I'll report on that on Sunday if you don't get to make the debut yourself. But that is later tonight at 8:30 PDT. So really, really cool. Yeah, I can't wait for that. The maid of time. This can be so cute. I like the flowers here as well. In other news, guys, very strange collab coming here from HoloLive, but that is right, guys. Tower of God, New World, and HoloLive are collaborating. The Tower of God, New World, and HoloLive collaboration will kick off on April 9th. Pretty crazy. Didn't see that one coming. Didn't see that one coming, chat. But ultimately, I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's really, really great. So, anyway, chat, be on the lookout for this April 9th. Let me know what you guys find inside of the game. I think that would be really, really cool. In other news, guys, let's go take a look here. Of course, Mori's game is out, but Mori also announced her birthday concert. Big announcement. My birthday concert Arcana will take place soon. 12 guests have assembled, and each day I'll reveal a new tarot card. The Arcana is the means after all. So April 4th at 8 p.m. PDT is her new birthday celebration. I think she announced Kiara as her first guest so far. So really, really cool. Of course, she announced herself in them. I believe Kiara was the sun card as well. Very cool. We'll definitely be on the lookout for this one. I'm sure they're gonna cook as always. Look, anything Mori touches, it's like gold. It always does so well. So can't wait. And finally, guys, let's talk about Octavio. Octavio, coming from Holostar, says, "I showed you my balls. Please respond." Not those balls, chat. Not those balls. So their debut for 3D is coming up in just 2 days, chat. In just 2 days. So, I know Octavio. That's a very, very big. A lot of people love Octavio. I like Octavio as well. So, certainly be on the lookout for their debut, chat. Of their 3D stuff coming up in just 2 days. So, very, very exciting. A little bit of Bishoujo news, not a lot.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean by that. A little bit of Bishoujo news here, not a lot. But you know what? Let me just show you, chat. Let me just show you. You know, K9 Kuro was playing his video games as he normally does. And unfortunately, let's just say that K9 Kuro got a new pet friend. I'm never streaming again. Fuck this.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro?
I would die. I would literally pass away. I would pass away. Matara, what are you doing? Matara, get your momos out of here. What are you doing? Oh my god, I would die. I would literally actually die if that happened to me. I would actually die. Time to burn the Death Star too. Oh my god. And then other news here for Bishoujo. Very much switching gears here. Iron Mouse is going to be doing another adventure. Just in time for primary.
Hey, come here. Look at me. Hey, look at me. What'd I say?
Yep.
No. Come here. Look at me. Hey.
No.
Look at me. No.
No. So Iron Mouse is going to be doing another event for Immunodeficiency Awareness Month. Tweeting out, joined her, Sea Dog, and Matthew Mercer and special mystery guest on April 2nd at 12 p.m. PST. So looks like they're going to be doing a tactical RPG charity adventure. This looks really, really fun. So I can't wait for that. And that's going to be going down April 2nd. Matthew Mercer, that's right. Matthew Mercer, he's right there. So that's pretty cool. We'll definitely be on the lookout for this chat coming up. Guys, I'm going to turn on my air conditioner really quick. Seconds. Did you just... I heard that. I heard that. What the fuck? I heard that. Oh my god. Okay, that was good. Whoever redeemed that, that was pretty good. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, so every time I start in the morning, I'm always like, it's not that hot. It'll be fine. And then it always starts to cook in my room. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Because my room is the one where the air conditioner is, like the unit. So, for the whole house, right? Because we have central, like, air conditioning. And it is so insulated in my room. It gets so hot so quick. So, I have to be careful. So thanks for letting me go run and do that. Anyway, first up, chat, let's go take a look at some corporate news outside of the big three. Okay, chat? First up, we gotta go check it out with Mythic Talent. Now, this isn't a VTuber, but, you know, close enough, right? So, Mythic Talent tuning out. It's all about the Mets. Was a person, it would be our recent signing. Everybody, please welcome Nags to the Mythic team. So, fantastic pickup for Mythic here. And of course, you know, he's not a VTuber, but he's literally VTuber adjacent. So, I count it as VTuber news, but W for Nags, baby. W for Nags. You gotta love it. So, Nax is officially part of Mythic now. Big congratulations to him on that one. Really awesome. We did finally get a final oh my god. Better call Nax, chat. Better call Nax. What the fuck? Oh my god. So, we finally did get a final announcement from Maeve from VNU tuning out. I don't want to say goodbye, but that just means that this was something special, right? I'll never forget our cheers the times we shared together forever. I hope I made you proud. And of course, she had her final thoughts here, hanging up her gamer headphones and returned to her ninja ways March 24th. So we finally did get that goodbye. One last frick you for the road. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. So, you know, I do want to point out, even though there was a lot of drama around the VNU stuff, you know, it did always seem like to me that Maeve was very sweet. She cared a lot about her community. She cared a lot about a lot of people in her fellow VNU gym mates. Yeah, gym mates is the right word. So all in all, I really enjoyed her, and she will certainly be missed a lot. But yeah, she really steered clear of the drama, and I appreciated that about her. So we will certainly miss her. Another news, guys, let's go take a look here. If you missed it, Stella Live actually just showcased the 3D debut for their second generation members. This actually just happened the other day. So here is Arahashi's 3D. They really went all out for these. Like, these look really, really good. I mean, they did really good on these 3D models. Of course, also, we have Neko. Here's Neko's 3D as well, right here. We'll zoom in a little bit more, but the quality on these is incredible. I really gotta give them credit where credit's due. They invested into this. The tracking is great. We also have, of course, Hina as well for her 3D debut. I mean, again, 3D is just, you know, it's a whole different thing, right? But upholding a quality like this in 3D is not easy. Fantastic. And then finally, guys, we have Liz, and here is her 3D as well. I think I picked the wrong part. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, well, I guess you get a free show on that one, chat. Hey, yo. So anyway, chat, there is the new 3D models for these talents. Looking great. Stella Live kind of continues to impress me, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely impressed me with this one. What about you?
There was a misinput. Calm down! You calm the fuck down! There was a misinput! Oh my fucking god.
What was it? What was it actually? But I really gotta say, you know, more seen of Stella Live, the more I like their stuff. I think it's something we need to keep our eyes on, Chad. I think there's somebody that could be something here in the future, or at least something that we should be paying more attention to. Sometimes, sorry, I'm readjusting. Sorry, I see like certain talents come from certain agencies, and I'm like, I think that they're gonna continue to grow in a really big way, and that's how I feel about the girls from Stella Live. So we'll keep an eye on it, chat. In other news as well, Lucid just announced their new updates here from for Mizuki and Rhea as they unveil their new 2.0 model debuts and introduce a new generation. Anyway, let's go take a look here, guys. Coming up the 29th and 30th for these new outfits. Let's take a look. I love the rose eye patch. It's so good. I love it. I like it's toggleable as well. Very exciting, chat. Very, very exciting stuff. So ultimately, hope you guys are excited as I am for this one. I feel like Lucid is always cooked as well. So very cool. And even bigger news, guys. It does look like Bond Live has announced their Gen 3 That is right. Gen 3 Apple Wave revealed. This is the reveal of the first 4 members of Generation 3. Please give them your support. And of course, here are all 4 of them. Let's take a look here at the trailer. Hey, we like new talents. We like new talents.
Into my realm. Don't worry, I'll be your guide, or a very cute distraction, at the very least.
Hey everyone,
Yeah,
my
Bond
name's
Live.
Lily Kaneko, and I'm here to bring just a touch of mischief to Bond.
Hi, I'm Haruka Komuzo, a bear girl to make you all happy.
Hi, Area Noroshi here. Little by little, you can do anything.
Riki 2.0, what do you mean? The Xbox mic. Yo, they gotta send him stuff. They gotta send him stuff, guys. Let him get the quality up a little bit. You know, they gotta send a microphone. So, on here, of course, is all the members of that generation. I don't remember. I don't think I saw any comments much about this. So, just talking about the new stuff that's coming up, as well as the schedule. So, ultimately, chat, what do you think about these debuts? Let me know. Finally, chat, in coming up to wrap up our corpo side of stuff is the group VKISS. That is right. VKISS is a ASMR VTuber group, and they've announced their second wave. So let's go take a look. And again, this is an ASMR focused VTuber group, which is kind of cool.
Welcome to Wave.
Yeah, I like VKISS. That's a nice name. I agree with you, Nick. You might recognize some of these talents as well.
Vixen Blair. Andy Bunbury.
The B movie script. Yes, the B movie script. That is my absolute favorite trigger too. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. I mean, it always seems like YouTube is hassling ASMR artists, but we'll be hopeful that they're not so bad to them. So there you go, guys. There is VKISS. First up, guys, let's go talk about some indie VTuber news. And I want to talk about, very quickly, a art gamer. That is right, chat. So let's go take a look at what exactly is going on here. And first up, chat, coming here from GhostTV, says TLDR do not work with Whisper_VT. So let's go take a look at what they had to say about everything, chat. So as it has been days since this incident occurred, and a client hasn't reached out to me at all about this, I had no choice but to make this public. Artists do not accept commissions from Whisper_VT. It will send a request and say everything is good, only for a chargeback to be made days later. They'll claim their PayPal was hacked, yet not do anything about it. Bruh, they're literally stealing money. I completed an animation commission for this person on the 26th of February. I showed them each step of the process. I always said it looked good to them. They expressed excitement about it being complete. 2 days later, I got a chargeback email. I reached out to them about this situation. They claimed they were hacked. So they're literally just like stealing stuff. You know, I had a sneaking suspicion I wasn't, but I give them the benefit of the doubt and said I hope they get their issue resolved. Just in case, though, I submitted my evidence on March 13th. PayPal went in their favor. Not only that, but they pinned the dispute fee on me, making it to where I have to pay back $50 instead. Bro, what the fuck? I know it may not seem like much to me, but it is to me. I know it may not seem like much to some, but it is to me. This is my only way of making a living, of saving up to move out. It's been 16 days since this whole ordeal happened. They definitely have gotten an email about it at this point, as well as the case being in their favor. They have not made an effort to get the issue solved, nor they offered to pay the artist back. But this whole situation, literally just like doing a chargeback, taking the stuff, and then blaming it on something that isn't even true, and then running with it. Allegedly, right? I know we're seeing this, you were seeing this due to being tagged. I know it was a 2-frame animation, but seriously, and you did this to not just get to me, but other artists. And you did this to not just me, but other artists. Don't go on about being hacked. You know, damn well something would have been done by now. If you're really sorry, you would reach out to the artists and work with them to repay each in every one of us. Artist beware. Definitely. I 100% agree with that. Like, you would think that somebody would try to work with you to make it right if they were hacked, right? So here we also have Mimu, making a shout out for this person. Exposing Whisper VT, Midnight VTuber, Sharky VT, or Whisper or Whisper Sister. Wait, they have 5 accounts. 5 accounts. Holy, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. What the fuck? 5 accounts. So, for various reasons, including scamming artists, stealing arts, tweets claiming it's hers, and almost scamming me. Here's the thread. So I guess here are all the alt accounts right here, chat. So it all started when Whisper VT made a post about wanting a free banner art. I reached out to her, and so far her response was suspiciously small, considering an artist is willing to give her free art. Her first slip up was this. They said, okay, he's a ghost and she's calm. Okay, I'll see what I can do. By the way, did you get this from Etsy? No, actually, then my artist made it for me. I can tell by the art style that Honeycup made it, and she put this model on Etsy. And then you're not the only one with this model, And then they linked them to Honeycup's model here. Although you said, did you buy it with your own money? I read it wrong. Oops. What? Oh, that's sussy. That's super sussy. You just straight lied and got caught. Okay, let's say this was a mistake. But no. He actually has multiple accounts to scam people. One day, Whisper messaged me that a friend of hers needed my help, aka commission me a banner art. I tell her to ask that friend to DM me. Which is all. Hi, Whisper's friend. I wanted to commission you. Hello, nice to meet you. Sorry for the late reply, but a Whisper just now. Tell me about your DM. Oh, so you wanted to commission me? Might I ask you, what made you want to come to me? A banner or PFP? I'd like you to read my TOS before you commission. Okay, do you have PayPal? I don't actually. My country doesn't support PayPal, but I can receive payments through PayPal if you live in one eligible country. Yeah. May I ask where you live? United States. Very just like short with a lot of responses. You know, what's up, Marshall? His friend was Midnight VTuber. Currently changed her Twitter handle and name to Whisper's alt account, which at the moment was impersonating another VTuber. What? Wait a second. So look, this is what it is and what it used to be. Oh my God. You can't make this up, chat. You can't make this up. Things are getting pretty sus. Yeah, exactly. Things are getting pretty sus in DMs. Actually, maybe wanted do a deep search to their account. Ask for a reference, which you give me an illustration, and he had pictures for banner reference. For clarification, I asked for the artist of the first picture, where she says it's hers. Here's my VTuber design. This looks like AI. Here's the banner idea, but replace the cat as a pink shark. Gorgeous, may I ask who drew this? I did, actually. It was kind of hard. Well, that was a lie. That was a lie. I actually found the original artist for this one right here. I need a VTuber model. For me, here's my VTuber art. And of course, they found the actual artist, which was this person right here, EU Lord, who made some fan art. So they lied about that too. So I confronted her and made her change her banner PFP. This was her first warning. So I did a little digging first, so you're pretending to be somebody else. I just, you stop doing that. Obviously, will not be doing your commission. I know you saw my message, probably thinking of blocking me, but I have all the evidence against you. I said, no, I was not going to block you. I suggest you take your pin tweet down. The art is not yours. Literally caught red-handed. I took it all down. Take your banner and PFP down too. That's another VTuber. And then they, of course, ultimately did that, right? While this was going down, her actual account, Whisper, DMs me. At this point, I was pretty sure Whisper and I were the same person because of the way their short responses, which is fair, right? Would you kindly ask her to DM me? She DM you. Guys, thank you, no problem. So how did it go with her? There's that new message. It says, if she really is your friend, you should know by now. Wait, what happened? Bro, trying to pretend that they don't know? That's crazy. Why don't you ask her yourself? I messaged her and she said she was busy. Bro, what's up, Euphoria? How are you? So she had the time to respond to you, but not to me. How strange. But for real, what happened? Bro, this is just like... somebody got caught and just trying to like run circles. And I'm pretty sure I remember a Whisper's main account also the same PMP and banner like Midnight did, but I couldn't get a proof for that, so I held back. Well, the past is past. Sorry, my bad. You've changed. You better be a good person. Ask your friend to do the same. I am a good person. Let me make a post about it. Hold on. About what exactly? And posted. Oh, she messaged me. Bro, this is literally just like... this is Amaryllis Blue level of delusional. What the fuck? While this was going on, I kept my bestie, Rose, witness alive. She was the last message in the Midnight count. They currently changed the handle to Whisper. Yeah, literally. That's how my brain feels. I thought this was the end of the matter. But nope. I saw a Shannon art post of Whisper, and a lot of people coming up was saying that Whisper has scammed multiple people. Found out Whisper steals tweets and more. VTuber should take a course of communication. There are so many instances of call-outs or petty high school drama that can be avoided by talking things out privately. I mean, that's true. Sins isn't wrong. Whisper goes on, kind of comments some stuff right here. And it looks like they're copying Sins' tweets, as you can see here by this evidence. VTubers should take a course on communication. Literally the exact same thing as Sins. This is so stupid. Now, why this thread, you might ask? It's because she continues her act of innocence, plays the victim to this day, tries to scam more people and artists. Thus, I made these comments under her posts. So again, she made this one. As a threat of me exposing myself. My intentions were simple to learn, no I have evidence to make a deal with her, just like I did before with her other account. We'll skip this, but this goes on. Whisper made another account called Whisper Sister. Guys, if you're gonna make an alt, why would you make it relate to the original one in any way, shape, or form? You dummy. You dummy. Why would you do that? So, after all the messages and DMs, I don't know where intentions were, but I never opened it. At this point, I was pretty tired and wanted to ignore it. So here's the other one. And of course, I messaged them, hello. Then another artist reached out to me to say she was scammed through PayPal. Even after warning her twice, continues her serial scams, faking and copy pasting.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Seriously, it's I'm gonna call out rant. They took back the money they paid me for a commission and started a PayPal case. I lost it. So, and this was at Lamoon. So you can see, guys, they're just doing this over and over. The post she made was deleted later because every time she gets caught, the evidence gets deleted. This isn't the first. And most definitely not the last. I will draw your characters. Drop them in the comments below, please. It's a Chibi Art raffle. And of course, there was somebody's exact same post that they made that they stole it. So, yeah, what the fuck? I'm on this other person's account, Midnight Vtuber. Sounds familiar, right? Well, yes, she's used this ad again. And he's the same model she tried to get art out of from me before. Literally the same one. That is crazy. This account is currently stealing other people's live 2D models and showcasing them as her own. Commission open for 2D. And you see here, this is somebody else's model. Who is theirs right there. Here's this other one. Hey, VTuber's looking for 2D model. Commission open. And of course, this model belongs to this person here. Absolutely crazy, chat. So all these people have gotten scammed. This person obviously is lying about so many things. So ultimately, chat, I think you need to be on the lookout for this person. They do not seem like they are friendly at all. At all. So be on the lookout for all 5 of these accounts that I gave you earlier, chat. Not somebody that you want to commission from, all right? Yeah, very, very crazy. All right, let's get back to some indie VTuber news. In chat, if you're still with me, type 1 because we have the return of the king of the internet, chat. That's right, the king of the internet has graced us with his presence today, chat. What would we do without Jonathan Davis, chat? Well, Jonathan Davis is back for more. Here we have from Claire tweeting out, dude, I blocked Jonathan a couple weeks ago due to harassment of Heather cheating other VTubers, just to be on the safe side. How the fuck this guy even know he was banned from my stream? Like, we never even chatted. It's crazy. Well, here we go, chat. Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. Until I get him banned, this channel shouldn't even be live, because my channel, because any channel that bans me isn't worth following or subscribing to, let alone watching until I'm unbanned, period. This guy is insane. I'm surprised we didn't get the king of the internet one, but nonetheless, chat, Jonathan Davis continues to harass tons of VTubers in the community. Make sure you block him. Be done with him. Literally. But this is like the 10th VTuber that we've covered. I mean, even went after me, chat. It was crazy. So, absolutely insane, chat. So I know somebody was here earlier wanting to talk about FILLIAN. Well, today, chat, we are going to talk about FILLIAN. But unfortunately, guys, FILLIAN had a bit of an issue. So I covered this about, when was this? I think it was earlier this week. It was Monday. We're talking about FILLIAN was sent, or she opened a P.O. box. A friend opened a P.O. box. And she asked her people, of course, to send her fan mail. Well, she actually got in trouble with the police because they were concerned why so many packages were being sent. And they thought there was illegal activity going on because of it. But FILLIAN ultimately had something to talk about because somebody sent her a tracker. So anyway, let's go take a look, guys, at what exactly happened with FILLIAN.
I opened a P.O. box and I said, chat, send in anything you guys want. And the problem was, my chat did that. They mailed in 2 days 137 packages.
Did you get any drugs?
I'll get there. So, someone walked in, my friend walked in and said, hey, I'd like to open a P.O. box. I said, sure. Went and opened it, right? 2 days later,
all of those. Isn't that wild?
Torrential downpour of packages arrived. So many, it was like a miracle from God, except it was my chat sending me random items. And some of them were extremely suspicious. So someone, it was all...
This is why I don't accept packages anymore in P.O. boxes. For this exact reason, chat. It's too fucking risky. It's too scary.
Fine in the motherland until someone sent in 6 jars of pickles, glass jars, in a cardboard box.
What the
in
fuck?
transit, all of the jars shattered. So the P.O.
What
box
the fuck?
received a soggy, acidic.
I was saying everything just smelled like fucking pickles.
Of sharp objects.
What the fuck?
Yes, and one person in this chat right now, they're probably in this chat.
What's up,
sent
David?
it
How
in
are
and
you?
They know it's them. So
They know.
they were sending us so many packages in that
Exactly why I don't accept mail like that.
it was 7 in the morning, okay? My friend hears a knock on their front door, opens it up. A dude with a gold badge around his neck is standing there. He says, hey, Officer Willis, FBI.
No, not that glowy.
Oh, yeah. The effing
Bro.
Chloe's went and visited my
Yeah,
friend's
they were
house. They're
actual
like, "Can we come
pickles.
in?" He's like,
It was actual pickle jars. That's what's crazy about it.
No, and the effing feds showed
Oh,
up,
no.
right? And they're like, listen, I've seen these things before. I've played these games before. They usually, when they do criminal activities, they send in a bunch of packages as a smokescreen for illegal materials. Now, we don't have the time to go and screen off your packages, so we're gonna
That's
pay you a
true.
visit. So explain yourself. So my
So literally, chat, she got those police, I'm sorry. She got the feds involved, which is true. A lot of people send a lot of dramatic packages. The mass criminal activity, that's absolutely true.
Explain that they opened a P.O. box.
I've come for your pickle.
On the internet. I can't.
That's crazy.
And at the end of it, like, they're like, so in conclusion, there's this thing called YouTube. The dude looked like he wanted to glockenspiel himself. He looked like he was gonna drop an acorn down his own
I've
throat.
come for your pickle.
Chat, he was
I've
so
come for your
done.
pickle.
So they're like, sure, bro, whatever, and they effing left. Now, I thought that would be the end of the drama. Okay. But
Nope.
I found out a few days
Not even
ago,
close.
we were screening packages beforehand because, you know, there's a lot of packages. People can send in weird stuff. Turns out someone sent in a tracker on one of the packages.
Oh my god.
That is horrible, chat. Again, this is somebody trying to find her address, find where she lives, you know, take advantage of that fact with that information. That is so fucked up.
Why do people do that?
It's so fucked up.
But here's the thing: that package had been brought to a place where I was gonna do the PO box stream because I was gonna go to Texas for it. So now I had to cancel my trip to Texas.
Yes.
No.
It's time to
Because
stop.
the location
Literally.
got
It's
dark.
time to stop, okay?
So
No more.
now I had to go and get all
Where
the
the fuck are
packages
your
to my
parents?
apartment in the next couple
Seriously.
of days, which is going to happen. But it ruined a lot of plans.
Man,
So-
freak that one guy.
Yeah,
Really sucks because, again, chat, like, she's trying to do something fun for her stream. But of course, somebody has to ruin it. So, of course, somebody has to fucking ruin it every time. Every time, chat. So, I feel bad for her. This is just a bunch of fucking creeps just ruining things for her and her stream and her community, you know? All those other people that send in stuff, just ruin
Crazy
them.
part was,
What?
bro put a return address. What?
Are you serious?
I kid you not.
Bad.
The cops were knocking on that dude's door.
Hell yeah.
Wow,
I
that's
put the
crazy.
litter bomb, too.
They put their return address. What an
People got
idiot.
arrested. Yeah, I should have Mark Robert him.
Good, I'm
anyways,
glad.
And then I found out apparently some other snacker, when they were screening the gifts, had sent in an anti-tracker scanner to find other trackers.
Oh,
So
based.
2025 is a year. But
Man,
anyway,
that is
you know what's
wild.
crazy? They sent in a half-open pack of Pokemon cards. If that's not schizo behavior at its finest, I don't know what is. It's like,
That
yeah,
is
here's
so
our
weird.
seconds.
I was gonna say.
Oh
was
yeah,
at
well,
least
again, the cops knocked on his door, right?
You
So
played yourself.
yeah, first Gamey, now FILLIAN. A said exactly what I was gonna say. This is the reason that we do not accept packages anymore, guys. If you want to, you know, buy something from me, that's why Throne is there. But we will not accept any packages ever again because of stuff like this, and it sucks because I know that. I know a lot of you from our army would love to send stuff, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So.
any legendaries.
I thought you were gonna say was it laced. The answer is probably. But yeah, I don't think there's anything good. I don't think there's anything good. So anyway, the PO boxes and packages are getting screwed right now. But that was my story time for the day. So I have to go and do my actual PO box stream in my apartment now instead of going to Texas. GG's. It's like around 250 packages.
with the pickles.
That's crazy.
Open all of that on stream.
Gritty, did you actually send in the pickles? You almost got my friend arrested. Gritty, did you send in the pickles for real?
They found who sent the pickles.
We found the pickle bandit. That's crazy.
The pickle bandit. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm not accepting packages at cons from you, Laura. Yeah, exactly. So, like, when we're off, guy, we will not be accepting any gifts or packages because it's just scary, guys. Like, this kind of shit happens. But ultimately, I'm glad FILLIAN's okay. I'm glad they found it. I know that she was probably scared of that and taking precautions, but nonetheless, guys, do not be that person. Don't do that, okay, chat? Do not be that person, all right? In other news, guys, Pop-em-Up has made a brand new model, and we love these Pop-em-Up models. This one was made for Basil Wolf. Let's take a look at Pop-em-Up's new model for Basil Wolf. Get me out of here.
Hello, boys.
Get me out of here, chat. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I cannot. Do you ever get a NIJI Saga ready or system coming up? I still have a few things to add to it, Spring. So, however, I will tell you if you want to know all about it. I just released a video yesterday about it, so certainly go check it out. But the pecs in the belly is insane. Look at that. Why does he move forward so much? Oh my god. So there you go, guys. There you go. On other news, let's go check in here with Bread is Right. Bread is Right actually doing something very interesting. Tweeting out, hi Bread, starting next week on March 30th, I'll be kicking off spring cleaning to mark the beginning of my turning over a new leaf and a re-debut My Twitter will be getting a fresh makeover in preparation. All of my Twitter posts will be wiped on the 30th, so make sure to archive anything you want. Additionally, my YouTube VODs will be set to private. But of course, March 29th will be able to celebrate my last PNG stream before spring cleaning. I think that is a very interesting. Yeah, Tricks! Wasn't that cool? I think it's very interesting, chat, that somebody does this. Now, I don't want to like reveal their PL, but I will tell you this. This person was a former member of Idol. And I think that maybe that's why they're spring cleaning a little bit, just kind of trying to maybe get away from some of that PL stuff. But definitely interesting. I don't see a lot of VTubers do this. So, well, what's your thoughts about it, chat? Yeah, what's your thoughts about it? Again, somebody said this to me, and I was like, yeah, you know, I don't really see any VTubers ever do that. So there's got to be a reason, right? And I think it was just more about their PL. So, but anyway, I thought I would let you know if you're a Bredis Rye fan, you might want to back up your stuff for archives. In other news, guys, we have an update on, unfortunately, the Sylvie Spark situation. Now, guys, we dove into that last Friday. All about the Sylvie Spark situation, dove into the document, broke it all down. However, chat, unfortunately, Sylvie Spark is still not done. That's right. So here we go. An update here for Sylvie Spark. Sylvie Spark, who promised to back off when he was in a convo with my friend, decided to update the document behind everybody's back and tried to once again paint Lynn as a bigot. This was not here last I checked on 20th of March. He is still going after them. He can't let go. So remember that document that we
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old
seriously
man?
Remember that document that we went through and, you know, kind of tore apart? Well, chat, apparently he is still updating it even to this fucking day. And as you can see here, chat, he has added a section about Proctor Zach. Anyway, here, let me read this. I don't know Proctor Zach, by the way, chat. But again, another figure seen in this document who's repeatedly associated with Lynn goes by the name of Proctor Zach. This is somebody Lynn has been documented to be following, as well according to this submitted screenshot. Who gives a fuck if you're following them? What if follows do not equal endorsement? A Proctor owns a website, The Virtual Asylum, which has regularly been compared to Kiwi Farms for VTubers. Okay, I've seen The Virtual Asylum because I think they talk a lot about VTuber news over there. Or just like stuff in general, but why do you feel the need to constantly update this document and try to just continue to provide this proof that, this proof, I said in quotations, that does not help your argument at all. This does not help your argument. They follow somebody. Congratulations. I probably follow somebody that sucks too. I probably just don't know it. Like, bro, what is with this? So anyway, chat, Sylvie is still going on. If you want my advice about this situation, I just recommend block and move on. Yeah, I just recommend block and move on. This person is just like, it's just crazy. So they're not going to stop, chat. As I predicted, what's up, Mega? How are you?
Once again, congratulations.
I literally predicted this person would not stop. Here we are again, chat. So here's your update. In other news, guys, do you remember that Kyo actually just stopped news tubing? And now we're down
Still
a very
not
strong
seeing
news tuber.
proof. At this point, his argument is beyond invalid.
Yeah.
Nice prediction, Elara.
Well, chat, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to another great news tuber. What is happening to all the news tubers, man? What is happening? Well, chat, Penumbral, the guy that does here's what happened last week in VTubing in about 60 seconds. He is no longer a news tuber. I am free. So, congratulations, Pin. You're free. We wish you the best in your freedom. I am a little bit sad, though, to see so many news tubers kind of, leave, right? But at the same time, being a news tuber is very hard, right? You have to talk about things that you want to talk about. You have to talk about things you maybe don't want to talk about. And that might upset people,
You
right?
just saved me. I'm free.
I'm free. So we'll wish him the best, but I completely get it. News tubing is not for everybody. Evan said, gonna make a news video about this on my news channel. You know, I really did like Pin because his stuff was very educational. Yeah, I like that. Toledo always does this tweet when I have to wake up to this person quitting. I said, I enjoyed your shorts. They're really informative. I'll be able to explore new avenues and totally respect not only wanting to move away from news. Enjoy your freedom. I believe Rima said, yeah, totally respect. News tubing is easy. I hope whatever you're moving on to gives you more joy and creative freedom. So we will wish them all the best. But we lost another good news tuber chat. We're down 2 right now. We're down 2. Pin also went on to talk a little bit more in depth about this. So here's the wall of text about the channel. For the crazy of you that are interested, the support of me breaking free has been insane. Thank you guys so much. I'd be interested in opinions about the short scene. I really don't want to disappoint the people that did like them. So let's go take a look at what Pin had to say. I figured to make a post summarizing yesterday's stream. Basically, to the surprise of no one, I'm completely burnt out on news. And that is a pretty, big thing with news chat. It does burn you out talking about drama and, you know, bad things all the time. So that's why I try to mix in the good to prevent the burnout. But I'm completely burnt out of news. I've never enjoyed drama. And the recent vibes in the news scene have kind of fully killed my desire to make that content anymore. And very understandable, right? He was kind of pulled into that V&U stuff, pulled into the things with, legal mindset Arima. So I initially was just going to semi-graduate, leave the channel alone. I think I'm going to try and pivot away from news content. An old news tuber title instead. This means a few things. So the channel won't focus on news. Other news streams are going away. I'm thinking of replacing them with a weekly just chatting stream. Lastly, it's kind of still up in the air with the shorts. There's still news content. I really want to move away from that. So I'm going to stop them altogether. Thank you for the support. This pivot is just something a lot of you have preferred. But the support of a lot of you have offered anyway means so much. So we will miss Pin. Again, I always appreciated Pin. They always did the research. They always were very upstanding person, and I appreciate that. So we will wish Pin all the best, chat. Give us some 07s. They certainly deserve it. In other news, guys, looks like we have the Chibi Mobile recently spotted in Tokyo today. And for some reason, Chibi Doki is here. Chibi tweeting out the Autism Mobile. Here it is, guys. There is the Chibi Doki car. What the fuck, Chibi? What the fuck? What's up, Lumi? How are you? Are we having a good one, sweetheart? How's your day been so far? Love it. Only Chibi Doki can tweet that out. Crazy. In other news as well, guys. Lumi, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that, sweetheart. You're very sweet. How are you? Give me a shout out for Lumi, please. So, checking in here with Zola. They came up with a very good point here that I wanted to talk about. I saw this picture going around, and I just wanted to talk about it a second. So, I think when you VTube chat or you become a person that's in the spotlight, when a VTuber graduates, it means they retire, essentially. So, I think it's really important to set your boundaries, chat, when you are becoming a streamer. So, as this person says here, like, oh, VTubing looks fun. Let's try it. I never realized I followed despite watching you for over a year. Oh, you're good. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Yeah, anyway, we have, like, of course, like, VTubing, let's try it. Start streaming on Twitch with the general rule is be kind of respectful, have fun. And unfortunately, you know, people kind of ruin it, right? Like, your voice is ugly. This person sounds cuter. Gets unsolicited weird DMs on Discord. People trying to find out where I live through my friends, right? And then, of course, now you have to add a bajillion rules, has trust issues, close the DMs. You know, I went through this exact thing. I think a lot of content creators do. And I think just the biggest advice I can give you, chat, when you start is create boundaries for yourself. Protect yourself. Make sure that people are not violating your boundaries, and just set them. Yeah, I mean, even if you gotta make a bunch of rules, it's your space. Protect it in the way that you want to. So, I think this is a great post. Really, really great post. Another news, guys. Let's go take a look here at something YouTube related. Coming here from Yuki Noshida Peel, who says, I finally received my silver button application form, which is great. However, it was kicked because my name contains the word shit. So I was told that profanity is not acceptable. What the fuck? Because their name includes the letters S-H-I-T in it, they wouldn't accept it. What the fuck? They were able to contact Google support. It looks like they will take a look at it in about 2 days. But just a big YouTube F. I hope that they get the one that they want. My name just means under the snow, not snow poo. Yeah, imagine there being other languages other than English, chat. Imagine. Craziness. Hope they get what they want. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about a big update to Neurosama. Neurosama was actually in Times Square recently. Neurosama fans, of course, hit Times Square in New York City again, this time to celebrate Evil's birthday. So let's go take a look. Yeah, I think this is the second or third time that we've seen Neurosama inside of Times Square. It's always cool. It's always so cool. Oh my god, I don't even worry about it, Lumi. I've done the exact same thing to one of my friends as well, so you're good. Very, very cool, chat. So, the Neurosama fans always popping up for their Oshi. Love it. In other news, guys, a big update coming here from VCard. That is right, guys. I know we opened a bunch of V-cards. We were talking about the state of the game. Well, Guy Lily has something very important to say. Hi, guys. We've listened to your feedback regarding V-card, and we have something awesome to announce this Friday. You guys are the best in the world and deserve the best that we can offer. This will be very exciting, and I can't wait for the future of V-card. So let's go take a look exactly at what she had to say about that as well. Let me get the right timestamp for it. Yeah, she had a little bit more to add about this when it comes to the V-card particular chat. Here we go.
Also, yesterday when we talked about merch, the main reason we had the meeting was V-cards. I am happy to announce that this Friday, we're gonna have a big update, an overhaul, a massive, humongous, schmungous overhaul.
I'm very interested to know what the overhaul is, because the card's already created, right? You can't errata all the cards, right? So I'm not sure if they're going to take what's already existing and try to adjust it. I mean, I did look into the rules of the game. I'm going to be honest, chat. If I can be give you just my opinion about it, my opinion does not reflect, gamer subs or anything. This is just how I feel about the game after I dived into it. It's kind of a mess. It's very, very simplistic, but it's very easy to, it's very broken. It's very broken. Advantage state in this game is just absolutely insane. So, it does look like there's going to be updates to the rules, as Lily said. But anyway, let's keep listening.
So, really excited to have you guys check everything out, have some feedback on everything. I already told you a while ago that a bunch of streamers that have good feedback and are really big in the TCG scene are now helping our gamer subs.
So I think it's fantastic because they're actually involving creators that like TCG that know what they're doing, right? They're getting people involved in the process, which needed to be done. I don't know why it's happening now, but it should have been done at the beginning, right? But ultimately, at least they're actioning and listening to feedback, and that's all we can ask for, chat. So that's great.
To test and craft and bounce off ideas, but also we have hired a bunch of,
That's true, because there is rules about, I believe, taking cards. So that's absolutely true, Captain.
People that just specialize in TCG stuff, being like, hey, people want an actual game with actual mechanics. They want something big, in-depth. They don't want something simple that they can just, play on the side. They want something big.
I think it was a little weird to, they did errata it out, but nonetheless, it was still there, right? I think it's a little weird that this wasn't kind of done in the first place, because, but why did they market it as a TCG when it really, is it to begin with? when I got them, I just wanted them for the art, right? I didn't buy them to actually play the game, but I feel like initially, like maybe marketing it as a card game was not the best way to go. You know what I mean? Like now they're fixing it, which is great, and hopefully it'll be good. But it's very minimalistic, too minimalistic. You know, like again, once you get a head pin prop, there's literally no way for your opponent to win.
It happened, and so they did.
Right? CCGs
Very
exist
excited
exactly.
To show you guys what they've been cooking up with V-cards.
The true devotee know that your merch is priority, Lily. Lily is love, Lily is life. Our single and only one. I'll hunt the cheating heretics.
So I am very glad that people are getting involved in the process. I feel like, you know, getting good TCG players that know what they're talking about, getting, you know, people to help out gamer subs, to really make the game better is what it's all about, right, chat? That's all we want. We want a playable game that is in depth. We want an actual TCG, right, chat? That's all we're asking for. So this is great. I'm glad they're listening. They're making things right. I think that all we can do is just be happy that they're actioning some of this feedback. So they made merch with the TCG aesthetic. That's the main thing to why TCG players weren't involved. Well, like, to counter that point, Kami, they also made an announcement right after the game came out for plans on a competitive tour. So I don't know if that's 100% correct, because I'm pretty sure they had already planned that out and marketed it as a game that they wanted to do competitive stuff with. So I think ultimately they wanted that, but the game just could not live up to that level, if that makes sense, right? So that would be my argument. I mean, maybe they did, but the way they marketed it, I would disagree. But ultimately, does look like some changes are coming. We can be excited about it. So anyway, be on the lookout, chat. I certainly will, and I'll let you know. In other news, guys, Neurosama has been to space. That is right, guys. I'm sure you remember a prior one. I think it was it Pippa? Anyway, somebody had paid for the Neuro Sisters to go to space. That is right, guys. In a balloon. Here, I will show you.
I'd love to take you all to space for a day out. Would you all want to come to space with me?
And that is right, guys. They sent them to space. Was it Pecora? I can remember. Nora went to space, chat. They went to space. I think it's such a fun thing. That's so cool. So, anyway, yeah. Nora made it to space. It was Pecora. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. But either way, I think it's just such a fun idea. I love that. I love that so much. In other news, guys, let's go take a look here. Kazune Ai, who just dropped a new visualizer for their song Mazaru. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'll let you take a look. It's crazy that like in 2025 to be like, oh my god, Kazune Ai just posted something. That's crazy, right, chat? I love it. Yes, Nero's hit the final frontier. Perfect. I like that we have the bow. That's perfect. I can just, Kazune Ai posting something in 2025, it's just still wild to me. It's like surreal. I love it. Anyway, chat, let's keep moving on here, because I do want to talk about Kirsch for a second. Kirsch is actually going to be releasing her very own Waifu Cup collection with Gamer Subs on 2 days this Friday, chat. Coming out very, very soon. Looks like we got a cup. I'm not sure what this is. It looks reversible though. A t-shirt. And of course a desk mat as well. So very exciting. Be on the lookout for that from Kirsch. Another news as well. I actually skipped this by accident. My bad. This was supposed to go with the V-card stuff, but looks like Smugalana actually ended up pulling out Vienna's signed Farmer Vienna card. And it says Smugalana, hi Vienna. Vienna tuning out. This may be the first one-of-one to make its way to a creator. Smugalana is kind enough to send it to me. That is right, guys. So Alana is sending it to Vienna. I think that's so sweet. I'm gonna frame it and treasure forever. Like, go, please send her all our love. I'll have a hand signed. You are Vienna. Coming your way. Thank you so much. I think it's so sweet that she's sending it to her. I love that. That's so nice. That's so nice. Alana's pretty based. Alana's pretty based, guys. So go give her some love in Vienna as well. But there is that signed card. It looks so good. I wish I would have got a signed one. Yeah, those are so cool. Love those so much. In other news, guys, I want to give you a take that a couple Twitter takes I've seen going around that I think are very important to talk about in our community. And this actually ties into the Sylvie stuff I said earlier. PJ saying controversial opinion. I think it's immature to unfollow, block, or unfriend somebody because they follow an account you don't like or support. Actively engaging and supporting someone after the fact is different. Not everyone tracks their follower list. Can we just get some claps? Holy fucking shit. Fucking base times a million. Over 9,000. This is so base, guys. I'm going to tell you how many times people have come after me and be like, you follow this person, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't even know what this person did. I have no idea what the fuck you're even talking about, you know? So, guys, always keep in mind that sometimes drama, we don't see everything, right? Or, you know, I don't even know who's on my follower list. I can't even tell you. I can tell you some of my close friends that are, but, you know, that's kind of it. So, just keep this in mind, guys. If you see this, try to have some empathy and understanding as to maybe somebody isn't aware. Now, I will always appreciate, I've had people DM me and be like, hey, I just want to let you know this is going on. You do follow them, and I know some people are very mean about it. So I just want to let you know, you do whatever you want, but here's the information. And I will always appreciate that type of conversation. So anybody that does that, super duper based. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Exactly. Now, I know that April 1st is just around the corner, chat. Just around the corner. And I gotta say, I very much agree with Cynical here. So, hi, Vtubers. Can we agree that when April 1st rolls around, we don't do shitty, half-assed, low-effort non-jokes, such as fake graduation posts? They actually irritate me. Your content creators make content. I see anybody making them blocking on site. Well, I don't know about blocking on site, but I do agree, guys. Like, come on, guys. Like, we've been VTubing for a while. Just doing, like, I'm graduating on April 1st. Just, nah, we can do better than that. I agree with that. This is a good take, guys. So put in the effort for April 1st. Oh, wait, you guys don't know about my April 1st. I will say nothing. April 1st is going to be a very normal, very average stream. Very average stream here, chat. Trust me. Big trust. In other news, I do want to talk about Faith, of course, Coefficient's girlfriend. You guys know Faith. Well, Faith has officially done it. She is starting her master's this summer.
Take. That's bullshit. We have a right to unfollow, block, or unfriend anyone we like. I did that recently with someone and some of their other friends because he had changed as an individual and I wasn't comfortable with it. Granted, I also had slowly stopped watching them too, so there's that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want with your account, right? Again, I don't think that if you follow somebody, that doesn't mean endorsement. At the end of the day, right? Like, it's okay if somebody wants to tell you something's going on, but somebody going after you for following somebody is really stupid because, again, I don't even know who's on my follower list, Like, sometimes I just follow people because I like their VTuber model or something, right? So, anyway, let's keep talking here. But that is right, guys. Faith has graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity and Information Assurance. So huge congrats to her. That is absolutely amazing. And she's going to be studying for a master's this summer. So gotta give her some congrats. That's awesome. But yeah, look, like, you can do whatever you want with your account, right? If somebody wants to let me know that somebody did this horrible thing, that's fine. But as long as you're not policing my followers and stuff, that's okay. She graduated, literally. Oh my God. Yeah, literally, I follow people just because of their models all the time. So, let's take a look here, guys, at some big awards coming up, which is the ASMR Awards. Stay tuned. The ASMR VTuber Awards. It's coming for this year. And of course, they have a website. So in 9 days, the nomination form should open up and have a little bit more to report on that starting Saturday, April 5th. So always like this. Really, really cool. I'll let you know what happens with this one. Give me a good one. All right, chat. I hope you're ready. Let's talk about NEEDIVT. Now, if you're not up to date with the NEEDIVT situation, I highly and very much unironically plug my own video that is pinned right there that will tell you all about NEEDIVT, but to give you a bit of a synopsis, of a little bit of a nutshell, TLDR about it. Basically, this VTuber was buying models and flipping them for a higher price than she bought them for. Now, inherently, if you're offering a lot of other stuff, that's great, that's okay. However, chat, this was taken to an absolute extreme. They were also selling art that they did not have permission to. They were selling for a much higher price, even with the stuff that they added onto it. It was just, it was ridiculous. They were called out by so many people. There was a threat of a lot of people that were ripped off. It was really, really not okay, chat. So I encourage you to go check out my video if you want to, get all the details. But essentially, we were calling this person a scalper. They were scalping VTuber models, chat. That's literally what they were doing. So I do have a bit of an update for you. Now, before I give you the update, chat, what do you think this person did? Do you think that they listened to the feedback that people gave them? Do you think that they decided ultimately to, quit their activities? What do you think they did, chat? Yeah, what do you think? Double down. What? We're not toe sucking. If you listen, we wouldn't be talking about it more today. But, I mean, that's not true. We could be talking about it. And maybe that we said they went away. Well, chat, it got worse. It got worse. And that is right. Here we have from Alamerta saying, I don't like his VTuber. He is coming back to the VTubing community. Do not come back to my VTubing community. Well, here you go, guys. Here's NEEDIVT making a comeback. Stay tuned with a new model. And a new identity, bro. Are you serious? What a fucking surprise.
What a fucking surprise.
What the actual fuck, chat? I can't. They did. They said they were going to graduate, by the way. Get off, Twitch. I'm sorry, get off Twitter. Go over to Twitch, which we said that was not a real graduation, right, chat? Well, it's not. It's not a real graduation for you to just get off Twitter, right? But
how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Literally, making a comeback. Stay tuned. Bro, literally nobody, you scam people. You scam people. This is crazy. On top of this as well, the person who did that model as well. We also have from Your Red Panda, tweeting out 11 people get canceled and go, forget about it already. How about no? NEEDIVT is very weird for this. She scammed people, stole designs, lied about so much, and expects to be forgiven in less than a month. Guys, this has been 2 weeks at most. At most. To be forgiven in less than a month, NEEDIVT's attitude on this is really weird. People have the right to be hurt by your actions, especially if they were scammed by it. Remember, she has now refunded all those people that she did this rigging academy for, right, chat? She's not refunded any of them. Oh no.
How about new?
How about new? On a caption, what she's posting makes it seem like she knows she can get away with everything. Graduation on Twitter. Yeah, you love doing updates on your Twitter. Graduation means you're done, not on and off, which is true, right? When you come back, stay tuned. Come back to content creation on other platforms, not to Twitter. You psycho stalkers, talk about me some more. You put this in your bio. This person does not care what they did, chat. They literally do not care what they did. They got called out for the actions, everybody. Rightfully called them out. They literally said, oh, yeah, y'all are crazy. Even though you've rightfully called me out, I'm not going to try to do the right thing at all. Instead, I'm just going to double down. You guys are stalking me. I'm coming back to content creation and other platforms. No. You can't just like, I'm graduating and then run away. You're literally just running away. Stop giving updates on Twitter if you're going to stop using Twitter. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she has like so many models though that she can just like rotate out, like she can just keep hopping into new ones. It's crazy, chat. I'm honestly floored about this whole situation. You know, again, I knew that it was not going to be good, right? I was hoping that she would take accountability in the way that she needed to, which I told all of you. Her accountability needed to be this. She needed to refund everybody, chat, that she ever owed something interacted with. She needed to refund all the people that she's actively rigging. She needed to refund the people that she did the rigging class with. She needed to go all in. But instead she said, oh, my PayPal is borked because I refunded so much, so I can't do anything anymore. That's entirely untrue. There are tons of ways to give people back their money besides PayPal. So that's just a really bad excuse. Yeah, I don't know. So chat, what's your thoughts about this? You know, what is your thoughts about this? Because again, for me, like, they show no remorse.
Needy reminds me of the scariest type of troll. One that knows
And just
exactly
keeps
what
getting
they're
away
doing
with it,
and
yep.
saying, doesn't give half a fuck, and is so set in their beliefs that no matter how many times you tell them they're wrong, they won't listen. That's the scariest part of them. The
I will send
simplicity
you
of
to
it
Jesus.
all.
They don't learn. The people that don't listen to feedback or criticism, right? Those are the scariest people. The people that are, you know the right word for this? Belligerent. They're belligerent in their like endeavor to continue what they're doing. They just won't stop. And the thing is, it's like, you know what you did is wrong. And when a lot of people keep telling you the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over, bro, you know you did something wrong. Take accountability. You're done. Like, there's a certain point that you cross where you're done. Areas that they still have a platform, people say she's still innocent. Yep. And guys, if you don't believe that, let me show you something really quick. Let me show you something. I love that you pointed out, Felly, that people still believe that she's innocent. Look at this. So I made a video about NIJI, right? And here's like the little, you know, preview of it. And then I linked to the full thing right here, right? Buying designs, turning them into model bundles and rigging them, and selling them is not scalping or exploitation. This person legitimately believes that this person did not do anything. They clearly didn't watch my video because I provided tons of proof the fact that they did this. And the point being is that, number one, they're selling art that doesn't even belong to them. And number two, they're exploiting people because the cost of what they did is way above the work that they did. It is crazy. That person comments on everyone who says anything about them. That's what I'm saying, chat. There are people who still believe this person did nothing, which is really sad. For you not to be able to look at the situation.
I don't know who you are. I don't know where you
Literally.
are. But you may want to start changing your ways.
Literally, for them to defend that and not look into the situation, it really makes me sad that we're not looking into these things and diving into it and having some fucking nuance. There's no way you can look at NIJI and go, you know what? This person did nothing wrong. There is no way that you can look at it and go, yep, they did nothing wrong. Like, it is crazy, chat. Yep, definitely the scariest kind of person. So, let me ask you, chat, I have a question. What do you think NIJI needs to do to make this right? When it comes to accusation, whether they've been caught, there's always be the victim card. See themselves sitting here, the story instead of the villain. It's all about perspective, right? But like, Nintendo Ninja, I'll tell you something. I think when you go through a bad time, right? Like something bad happens to you, I think that people should take the time to understand and have introspect
Also,
on themselves.
I woke up late
You know?
and haven't eaten yet, so I'm going to get a late lunch.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You know, like, retire, vanish, continue refunding. Yep. Yep. Refund and apologize. Absolutely. Look, I will tell you what. I'll tell you what. NIJI, if you want to come on to the Vtuber review, I will sit down with you.
Get some help.
I will sit down with you and I will discuss all of this and I will hear all of your arguments. But you also need to be prepared for me to fire back at a lot of the things that you did wrong. I'm up for it if they are. If they've gone this far, there's no going back now. And I think ultimately, Bronze, having them for a discussion wouldn't help. I think they're just too far down the line where they think that they've done nothing wrong. But I think it's important as a person, as a human being, as somebody with, you know, more than 2 brain cells, is to look at how you might have been wrong. Even if you don't think that you're wrong, look at the other person's perspective. You need to have that empathy, understanding, and introspect on yourself, because you're never going to improve if you can't do that with yourself. Like, guys, I've had situations where, you know, I felt like I did some things wrong, I did some things right. But ultimately, for me, it was to look at, you know, what I could have done better, right? And learn from it. Got to learn and move on, right, chat? So, but this person isn't doing that. They're belligerently charging forward with the exact same attitude. And what's really sad, chat, is if they continue to do the exact same thing, then people are going to get taken advantage of. And that is really sad. And I hope that we talk about this and bring this to light, because I don't want to see anybody get taken advantage of and get overcharged for something, you know? What's up, Shiva? How are you? Give it assume see the reality like the rest of us, and the main character syndrome. Any discourse is screwed, yeah. And I feel like that's what we're seeing here, Bronze. But we will hope for a little bit better here in the future with NEEDIVT. So, I agree, chat. I think the best thing that can be done right now, literally just, you know, have them refund everything, apologize. Do you, let me ask you a question though, chat. Do you think that they can come back? Do you think that there is a way for them to come back from this, chat? At all? Like, in any way, shape, or form? No? Absolutely not. Yeah. I don't think there's, I don't think there's a comeback here as well. I mean, again, I look at this situation, I'm just like, yo, Alec, thank you so much. Thank you for 13 months, kitty. Yeah, I look at this, and I don't think there's a way to reconcile this, to be honest. I think you're fried at this point, but, you know, if you guys feel differently, I'd be willing to, you know, hear you out, but, you know, nonetheless, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it is. Unless they, like, even then, like, I feel like all they can do is apologize profusely, a ton. I just don't think so. Even then, I think they burned all their bridges, you know, so that's it. That's it for them, Chad. So, as it stands right now, I don't think so. If they refunded, made things right after it happened, but not now. You're right. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, you already sold your reputation permanently. You're toast, man. I agree. I agree with that 1 bajillion% chat. So, I'm alive. So, no, today was a little bit shorter. Like I told you, it was mostly good news today, not a lot of bad news, which we always like good news. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate all of you for hanging out with me and talking some Vtuber news. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to be playing, it looks like Metal Gear Solid 1. Bruh. Bye, everybody. Bye, Twitter. Bye, YouTube. Guys, we're going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 1 tomorrow, looks like.